Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Villain of Hero Trails of Cold Steel. Beim letzten Mal haben wir die ersten Quests hier in Nord gemacht. Haben Mittag gegessen und werden dann nun die Nachmittagsquests angehen. Wie versprochen bin ich hier runter zum Sender Gate gelaufen. Und ich kann euch sagen, es wird auf jeden Fall bald wieder noch einen Cut geben in ein paar Minuten. Sekunden. Ich will zweimal mit ihr sprechen. Gaius? Wow, I didn't know you were here back. Hey Charles, it's been a while. How's things going with Tomo? We're doing fine. He even took me down to the settlement on the back of his horse not that long ago. It was really fun too. Everyone there is so kind and their lifestyle is so interesting. I'm glad to hear that. Tomo was happy about having a friend his age from Erebonia too. He is hoping the two of you continue to get along. Hehe, of course. Hey, Gaius? Something wrong, Charles? Oh, no, it's nothing like that, but would you mind if I asked you something? Of course not, go for it. Really? Well, then you wouldn't happen to know what Thomas' favorite color is, would you? I can't say for sure. I think he's told me before, but I just can't remember. Sorry. Oh. Hey, you're the girl who Thomas likes to visit, aren't you? Are you planning on giving him something? Thought so. What exactly did you have in mind? Well, I was actually thinking about making him a scarf. That sounds like a good idea. Ah, so that's why you wanted to know his favorite color. Could you keep this a secret from him? I wanted it to be a surprise, so please. Of course, don't worry. We promise we won't tell him. The issue of what color to make it still remains. Asking him yourself be out of the question, guys? I'm not sure if it would be wise. Not really something we would normally talk about, so it might strike him as odd if I ask him out of nowhere. Yeah, I can see him getting suspicious. That's not true for the rest of us, though. We should be able to slip it into a conversation without him catching on. He'll never suspect anything like that. Yeah, that should work. Let's go ask him then, shall we? Thank you so much. Ja. Diese Quest besteht daraus, dass wir jetzt zurück zum Settlement laufen dürfen, ihn fragen dürfen und dann wieder hier zurücklaufen dürfen. Deswegen, wir sehen uns im Settlement. So, da sind wir auch schon wieder. Ich kann hier mit Thomas sprechen. Looking good, Thomas. Hello, everyone. Did you need something from me? Oh no, we were just impressed by how hard you're working. You've been going at it since this morning. Aren't you tired? Not yet at all. I'm not quite as strong as Gaius is, but I still have a duty to set a good example for Sheeta and Lily. That's quite a respectable mindset. It must be nice to have a sibling as admirable as yours, Gaius. Thanks. What can I say? I'm proud to be his bro. Hey. It's kinda embarrassing to have that said to your face, isn't it? On that side, sort of curious about those outfits you and the others wear. Are they all handmade? Of course. The fibers used to make them come from our sheep here, and the dyes we use on them mainly come from plants, although we also use certain ores and soil to color them too. Each color has a specific meaning as well. White represents the earth, blue represents the sky, and there's green which ties it all together, representing the wind and harmony. That's fascinating. Yeah, I didn't realize there was that much meaning behind them. Can I ask which of the three colors you like the best? I think I'd have to go for green myself. The wind is kind of special to us after all. That certainly makes sense. I should have guessed that much. What's wrong? Did I say something weird? Come to think of it, I didn't really give the rest of you a chance to say anything, did I? I'm sorry. No need to worry. You were just answering our questions after all. Well, if you say so. Anyway, we should probably let you get back to work. Indeed, we have our own tasks to get back to as well. Yeah, you're right. Good luck with the rest then, Thomas. Thanks, be careful out there. Und damit geht er wieder zurück. Zum Sender Gate. Oh, hello everyone. Did you manage to find anything out? Yeah, seems like green's his favorite color. Really? Did he mention why? He said it's because green represents the wind to the people of Nord. Ah, that makes perfect sense then. The winter's special to them as Aegis herself, after all. You really care for Toma, don't you? That's not. Well, he's an important friend is all. Either way, thank you for asking him. Now I don't need to waste time worrying about what color to make it. Glad to be of help. I wish you luck with it. Thank you. Oh yeah, I gotta give you guys something in return for helping me out like that. Here, please take this. It's one of our more famous dishes here. Special pizza. Thanks. Oh damn it. Zurück ins Settlement. So. Gehen wir zurück ins Settlement. Und machen mit der nächsten Quest weiter. I've been waiting for you all. Did you have a look at my request? We did. You want us to hold a class full of children, right? What do you want us to teach them, though? Don't worry, it's nothing too difficult. I just want you to teach them a little bit about Erebonia. I see, that explains why you ask us then. This is a good chance for them to learn about life outside the settlement. They attend Sunday school, so they are fine in regard to regular studies. Might I ask how Sunday school is carried out here? A traveling priest comes by once a month to hold it. We really can't be thankful enough for all his efforts. When you think about it, the sheer amount of work the church does on such a huge scale really is amazing. Indeed, it's all thanks to the goddess's generosity. Do you have the time to help? If so, I'll call the children over. Yes, we're ready when they are. Thank you. Oh, I meant to say, we want this to be similar to Sunday school, so we'd like just one of you to serve as the teacher. Feel free to pick among yourselves, so keep in mind that Gaius isn't a candidate. Who's the ideal candidate for this then? I believe each of us would have our own unique things to teach here. But true, I think it might be best to go with Emma there. Actually, I believe that you would be the best candidate for this Rean. What? I was thinking the same thing myself, actually. Social standing pretty important in Erebonia, and there's a broad variety of opinions about it. But you're kind of a special case, Rean. But true, his unique position allows him to discuss things from a relatively unbiased point of view. But I think you'd be a good choice, Rean. Even taking your position out of the equation, you're almost always the center of our class anyway. Well, I suppose I can't say no if everyone feels that way, can I? Alright then, I'll do it. Thanks. Well, looks like we're ready to begin. Wonderful. I gather the children right away. Sind halt auch einfach nur Cheetah, Lily und ein anderer kleiner. But everyone. I don't see Toma anywhere though. Toma's part of the older group in Sunday school, so yeah, he's got work to do too, so he can't come. I see, I was hoping he'd be here too. Let's get started then. Hehe, I'm so excited. Glad to hear it. I guess I should introduce myself first. I'm Rean-sensei. My friend and I came here from Thors Military Academy. Thors Military Academy. You're from the same academy as Gaius then? School for studying and stuff, right? What do you study there? Well, we get taught all kinds of things, really. There are the basic subjects like history and math, but being a military academy, we also learn the art of combat. The same stuff like Han and everyone else uses to fight monsters, isn't it? That's so cool. I see you've got a boyish side to you after all. Yeah, despite being a little scaredy cat. I'm not. Hey, now, there's no need for teasing. Hey, how far is that academy from here? How far? In terms of distance? You came here on something called a train, didn't you? Could you tell us how long that trip took? Oh, that makes it a bit easier. In that case... es waren 8 Stunden. If we take the transfer times out of the equation, then we were on the train for about 8 hours, I'd say. That's pretty far. Daddy told me that trains are fast too. So it still took that long even then. Warum gebe ich eigentlich so sehr leichten Briefschnachrichten? It must be super far away then. It really is. So the fact that we still made it here in a day is pretty amazing. Yeah, it would have taken a lot longer by horse. Can I ask something too? Of course. Right, what's the biggest place in Erebonia then? That would be Heimdall, which is our capital city. Heimdall? That's a cool name. Yeah, it sounds strong. That's a unique way to judge it. How many people live there? Around 800,000 people. From what I remember, it's around 800,000 people. 800,000. Is that a lot? It seems like I can't comprehend a number that big just yet. Then again, I can't imagine that many people in one place either. You're not the only one. Of course, you'd never actually see that many people all at once. You seem to be doing just fine. So it seems. A lot of it's common knowledge, though. Well, I'm just glad to see them learning something. But he's not a bad teacher. Foreshadowing. If anyone has any further questions, please feel free to ask. Can I ask something then? Of course, what is it? How long ago was Thors first built? Gaius told me all about how it was it has a long history, but I've forgotten when exactly it was made. 20, glaube ich, ne? Yeah. Thors was founded about 220 years ago, roughly 30 years after the War of Alliance ended. The founder was none other than Emperor Dracos, a legendary figure in the Empire and even here in the Highlands. Founding the Academy was one of the last things he did before he passed away. Warum schießen Leute gerade Feuerwehr? Wir haben 9 Uhr morgens. That's a long time. Und nicht Neujahr. I didn't know that Emperor Dracos was the one who founded it. You know who he is? Who? He was friends with our ancestors, wasn't he? Yeah, he won the war and became the most important person in Erebonias. Yep, that's how he became the emperor. Hearing you all talk about him really goes to show how deep his connection with Nord was. So is there anything else you'd like to know? Me, I have a question. Well, it's almost time for us to finish up for the day. Is there anything else you'd like to know before then? I think I've asked everything. I can't think of anything else either. You two really did ask a lot. Oh, yeah. It seems like you're not all out just yet. You talked about them before, but what are nobles? Well, you see, there's been a class system in place within Erebonia for a long time now. What's a class system? Could you give me a few minutes to think? I'm not entirely sure how I should answer this. Can I ask well now that it's been brought up? Go ahead. I'm not sure if either of them will really understand if you try to explain normally, so could you give us your own thoughts on nobles instead? That might make things easier to understand. That makes giving an answer easier too. Wow, things escalated quickly, didn't they? Indeed. I wonder how he'll answer. This is still a bit tough. I don't think there's really a right or wrong answer, so I'll just have to answer with my heart, I guess. Für mich ist tatsächlich egal, was die Antwort ist. Ihr könnt wirklich, What do you believe nobles represent? Pride in one's lineage? Bonds with one's family? No idea. Die Lineage-Sache ist halt dumm. Das hier ist halt... Wenn es nur das wäre, wäre es weniger ein Problem. Deswegen würde ich das nehmen. I think nobles are all about the bonds they have with their family. Oh? This is mostly from my own perspective, really, and it's not something exclusive to nobles either, but they feel a sense of companionship through the family name that they've been born with. That very sense is what supports them through life and inspires them to work as much as they can to live up to it. I'm probably not explaining it too well, but that's how I feel. I see. I'm just rambling now, sorry. No, it's okay, I learned a lot from what you've told us. I didn't really get it, but you sounded really cool. Yeah. So that's how he feels? That was a really thoughtful response. One very like him as well. It was. I'm very impressed, to be honest. Regardless, that should be enough for today. Make sure to thank him now, everyone. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Let me give you something to thank you for taking the time to teach the children. I believe that was a very valuable experience for all of them. I hope they got what I was trying to say. It wasn't exactly the easiest subject matter. We could tell you were really enthusiastic though, and I think the kids picked up on that too. She's right, they all seem to have been enjoying themselves. Your answer to the final question was rather impressive as well. Yeah, looks like the kids aren't the only ones who learned something new today. I got so caught up in the details that I couldn't really explain myself properly. But I'm glad you guys think I did okay. You should have some more confidence in yourself. At any rate, here's your compensation for playing teacher today. Thank you, ma'am. Well then, I wish you the best of luck with that field study of yours. May the blessings of the winds and the goddess be with you. Special Lesson completed. Ja, haben wir auch eine schöne Vorstellung gehabt von wegen Rean und er macht das ja gar nicht so schlecht als Lehrer. Hier haben wir den Schafboy. Hey there. Hey there. I was waiting for you. How in the world did the fence end up like this? Your guess is as good as mine. Seems like it got broken sometime just before noon. Unfortunately, some of the sheep have managed to escape too. I doubt there's any need to worry about monsters getting them, cause they're surprisingly fast, but would you be able to go out and find them for me? Gladly. How many sheep have managed to escape? 5 of them in total. Based on their footprints, it seems like 3 went north and 2 went south. I'd honestly like to go search for them myself, but I need to get this fence fixed up first. Otherwise the rest of them will make a break for it as well. Don't worry, we'll take care of them. Shall we begin with search immediately then? That's probably the best idea, especially with how vast the highlands are. We'll need to make some preparations of our own before leaving though. I agree, heading out there with insufficient supplies is foolhardy. Right then, let's get started once we're ready. Ja, wir haben mal wieder einen Grund in den Süden zu gehen. Auch mal eben hier runter. Gucken, sind sie auf der Karte eingezeichnet? Da unten und da unten, ja. Gut, ich kann dann mal eben wieder hinlaufen. So, beim ersten Schaf sind wir angekommen. Jetzt ist das unter Gaius rechts. In der Leiste ist einfach scharf. Ah, found one. Surprised it managed to come all the way out here. What are we going to do with the sheep we find? I'll leave the sheep back to the settlement with my horse. We should leave guiding them back until after we found all 5. Okay, we'll leave that to you then. Found the first sheep. Wenn ich jetzt wenn ich zu Gaius wechsle, dann läuft das Schaf nicht mehr. Hätte ja sein können, wäre irgendwie ein nettes Detail gewesen. Ich glaube, zum nächsten Cutten, das lohnt sich nicht, dann nochmal selber hier hoch. Der Weg ist jetzt nicht so lange. Und da sind wir auch schon da. Is that one of them? Yes, that's one of the sheep we're looking for. Phew, that's 2 of them. Yeah, there are still a few more out there though. Found the second sheep. Und dann laufen wir wieder zurück zum Settlement, werde ich aber wieder. Bis gleich. So, und dann sind wir wieder hier zurückgekehrt. Dann halt hier oben ins Haus des Ältesten zu gehen. Mit Ivan zu sprechen. Welcome. I assume you've seen our request? We did. It mentions that a cameraman's made his way out of the settlement on his own. That's correct, he goes by the name of Norton and is currently residing here on a vacation of sorts. I believe he said he worked for a company called the Imperial Chronicle. I wasn't expecting to hear that name out here. He was quite fervent about the idea of taking photographs of something in the northern region of the Highland. I planned on having you all escort him there in the afternoon, but apparently he was unable to wait until then and he took off by horse on his own. Really, how childish. I assume he simply couldn't control his passion as a photographer. He must be really taken by whatever it is. There are many ruins from the ancient Neolithic civilization in the northern region of the Highlands. It's likely that he went to visit the statue of the Guardian Bear. Guardian? What exactly is this statue? It's one of the most symbolic of ancient relics here in the north. Legend has it that the Guardian it represents sealed away an evil djinn within the ancient quarry to the north. Wow, that's quite the grandiose legend. At any rate, we should catch up with them as soon as possible. Monsters aren't the only reason the northern region can be dangerous. It's not an area those who not from north should be traveling across alone. Could you please find him first and keep him safe? Understood, leave it to us. Let's make our way there immediately then. Indeed, we need to leave the settlement through the northern entrance. Leaks is in your hands then, take care now. Ja. Dann gehen wir nochmal nach Norden. Right in the northern region of the Highlands? Yes, please. Ah, the wind here feels so nice. Agreed, there's a different flavor of freshness to it than the winds in the southwestern Highlands. Oh, that due to all the sheer cliffs around here, it gives the wind in this area a unique feel. The winds take many forms and bestow countless blessings on the people of Nord. Well, I can see why your people place such importance on the wind. Yeah, and the views here is just as nice as the vistas in the southwest too. Anyway, if we're all rested up, we should get... What's wrong? Oh, nothing really, I was just looking at that cliff over there. Is it just me or does it look like there's something buried in it? Like some kind of giant? What are you going on about? There's no way some... What? Ich weiß, das ist es. What in ages' name is that? I have no idea. Maybe some kind of statue, maybe? Do you think it's related to the stone circle in the southern reaches of the Highlands? Honestly, we don't know all that much about it ourselves. It's an ancient statue said to be the guardian of the North Highland. A guardian, huh? I guess it does give that kind of impression. Emma, you alright? Oh, sorry. I was just stunned speechless by that statue. Well, I can't say I don't understand the feeling of awe. I wonder how massive it must look when you're up close. I'd imagine it's more than likely that the photographer we're seeking is in that area. So we'll need to venture closer regardless. By the way, if you head northeast of the statue, you'll find an ancient quarry. And to the northwest is the scenic lake Lacrima. It's always helpful to get the lay of the land, so there's no harm in visiting both sides too. Makes sense to me. Alright, let's get moving. Ja, mal gucken. Kann man hier nicht irgendwo die Weltkarte aufrufen? Also was nicht irgendwo gibt. Nicht, wenn man das hier irgendwo hier nicht. Irgendwie dachte ich, es gibt hier irgendwo eine Weltkarte. Aber da wie ihr seht, das ist mal wieder ein ganz schönes, kleines Gebiet. Oder so. Ja. Ich werde mich entsprechend hier ähnlich wie im unteren Teil durchkämpfen. Wegen Cut bis zur nächsten Truhe. So, jetzt sind wir hier oben bei dieser Kiste. Tirolbarm. Das Schaf hier oben können wir auch direkt mitnehmen. Here we go. Looks like this one didn't stray too far from the settlement. Yeah. I believe this is the third jeep. Even so, let's keep touching. So, und dann auf zur nächsten Kiste. Die ist da unten. Oh je. So, jetzt sind wir hier unten bei der Kiste.
Wow! That's one towering waterfall. I'll say, it must be at least a 500 arch drop.
Was ist da? Monsterkiste?
Come on then.
Oh Gott. Den kleinen habe ich schon mal
It's my
gekämpft.
turn.
Vorhin, aber ich habe aufgehend natürlich die ganzen Monster mitgenommen. Aber Gottes Willen. Okay, er hat keine CP, dann ist es auch egal. Hat überlegt, ihn reinzusetzen, damit er den das Duell machen kann wie mit den beiden jetzt. Aber, wie treffe ich da? Den großen auch. Sollte, ne? Leicht anderen Farbton, ja.
Flames, gather on my blade.
Ja, perfekt.
Strike!
Sehr schön. Und
Winds, grant me your strength.
Gas und S kommt natürlich nicht auf dem maximalen Level, aber hey.
Calamity Hawk!
Yeah.
War mehr als stark genug. Dann machen wir hier Ziel, beide
Gleaming
zu
blades.
treffen.
Go.
Perfekt.
Right. Fire. Now.
Nein,
Gaius.
können wir rushen.
Got it!
Yeah.
There!
Auch wenn es gefühlt keinen Schaden macht.
You're mine! My turn!
Arc Slash.
Tap! Now's our chance!
I'll help.
Alright.
Gale Stinger.
Right.
Machst
Turn to
Flammenberge.
flames. Burn. Now.
Here!
Ich glaube, das ist dann ab jetzt hier auch ein bisschen. Gegen was bist du schwach? Gegen Erde und Feuer.
Arcus. Yeah.
Bisschen hier abspeeden. So.
We should be safe now.
Ja, schon Level Up für Elisa. Die langsam aufholt.
I did.
Und in der Truhe liegt ein Biako. Sehr geil. Ab zur nächsten Truhe. So, jetzt bin ich hier bei der Truhe. Gibt Dark Matter. Oh, nice. Dann als nächstes, ja, die Truhe da oben. Ich glaube, da kommen wir
Ja.
schnell zu Fuß quasi hin. Und da vorne, okay. Kommen wir eben problemlos zu Fuß hin. Ein unmittelbarer Cut.
Oh, there seems to be a treasure chest here.
Holz. Gut, dann, ich erst oben oder erst unten? Erstmal nach unten.
Yeah! Whoa!
Stark, danke schön. So, dann
Yeah!
so hier vorne. Ja, noch nach dem Ding hier.
Whoa!
Hier. Over there, wait. That's 3 of them, and all together. No, both are monsters.
Well, shall we begin?
Go!
Die können aber wirklich nichts außer ausweichen.
Yeah.
Oder kriegen anscheinend
Alright.
auch nicht mal hin. Von
Together,
daher.
we're
Easy.
unbeatable.
Falco Level 3. Nice. Whew, that was unexpected. It really was. Alright, 4 sheep, almost there. Just 1 more to go. Let's keep searching. Jawohl, aber erstmal natürlich.
Whoa!
Hier runter. Hier haben wir noch so viele. Machen wir mal
Be
eben.
careful, this
It's
one
my
looks
turn.
strong.
There, they're open! Elisa!
Mach ich aber eben auf.
Okay.
So, dann sind wir auch hier dann quasi ein Killing Blow.
We should be safe now.
Ja, schon Level 29 für Rean.
Oh, there seems to be a treasure chest
Hier
here.
haben wir die Truhe mit Heat Up. Dann haben wir hier unten noch irgendwo eine, genau. Direkt da vorne.
Yeah.
Nochmal kämpfe ich dich nicht.
This monster seems dangerous. Be careful.
Hier haben wir einen Ground Bait. Müssen wir quasi einmal hier nach oben. Nicht da rechts hoch, da geht es zum guten Norden. Müssen wir noch nicht hin. Machen wir dann erst im nächsten Part, dann haben wir die Erkundung in diesem Part noch abgeschlossen. Da ist ein Monster. Hier haben wir noch eine Truhe, die habe ich vergessen. Mit 200 Gebieten. Sehr nice. Eigentlich richtig relevant ist der hier, der Kollege. There it is, it appears to be safe. That's a relief. That should be the last of the sheep. Good, good. We should let Vatari know that we found all of them. And there we go, all fixed up. Everything should be fine now, I hope. Yeah, they won't be able to get out again. Thanks for tracking them all down. I'm sure they're relieved to be back with their buddies. It certainly looks that way. I'm amazed by how well Gaius left them back here. Likewise, it would have been nearly as simple a task for the rest of us. It's just a matter of experience. Either way, the sheep are now safe now. So here, take this as my thing. Did these come from a sheep? Yep. It's good stuff, sir. Eat up whenever you're feeling hungry. Thank you very much. So, haben wir das geschafft und dann kurzer Cut, bis ich wieder da oben bin, wo wir gerade waren.
Best.
So, passenderweise, dass das die letzte Truhe ist, ist das auch nochmal eine Monstertruhe.
Bring it on.
Hätte Emma heilen sollen.
Here we go.
Naja.
Ha.
Was willst du machen?
It's my turn.
Turbulent kann
Whirlwind.
raushauen. Dann kann ich in Ruhe noch das hier einmal machen. Cool, danke. Machen wir, was ich wollte.
Gather on my.
Nochmal, weil das kennen wir mittlerweile. So.
Oh, winds, grant me your strength.
Das ist, das kostet er mittlerweile auch. Okay, er kann noch den Panel
It's my turn.
Einmal Molten
Oh no, you
Rain,
don't.
bitte.
Stop right there. Molten rain. Now.
Here.
Weh, aber er kriegt auch richtig Schaden. Ah, danke auf das Autotier.
You're mine.
Auch sehr schön. Barbecue.
It's my turn. Yeah.
Und
My turn. Ha. It's my
Dark
turn.
Rean. Dark Gaius.
It's my turn.
Dark von allen Beteiligten in dieser Szene gerade.
Yeah. It's my turn.
Boah, Hölle. Was war das? So, wir machen jetzt so.
Flames.
Keinen Bock jetzt.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Stirbt sowieso.
Yeah.
Hat halt eben eigentlich keine Lust. So, dann einmal wiederbeleben.
Thanks. It's my turn.
Hoffen, das Geist wird mal entstrifft. Dankeschön.
Time is precious. We should hurry.
So, der wird für Emma, Justus und Gaius.
Making progress.
I'm just getting started. A matter of course.
Sehr schön. Und es gibt das Harvest Gem.
Yeah.
So. Ein bisschen hier in die Richtung schon mal. Und hier unten irgendwo gleich wird ein Norden dann sein. Ich habe jetzt mittlerweile, ich müsste alle Monster, die es hier gibt, bekämpft haben. Es gibt den Stony Croaker, Infant Dragon, White Fang, Vortoise, das Creepy Sheep, den Hittogreif und es gibt anscheinend auch noch den Thunderloach hier irgendwo, also den wir auch da hatten. Ja, ich weiß gar nicht, ob ich den nochmal brauche. Ich schaue einfach auf den dann mal. Genau, bevor wir zu nah dran gehen, würde ich dann hier an der Stelle einfach den Part beenden. Wenn euch gefallen hat, lasst gerne einen Daumen nach oben da, abonniert den Kanal und was verpassen. Beim nächsten Mal machen wir dann endlich mit den was weiter und schließen hoffentlich endlich diesen Part ab. Und dann bald endlich mit diesem Kapitel fertig. Bis dahin. Ciao, ciao.